briefly discuss the history of Nod-Krai, including Hyperborea, Frostmoon Scions, Aila, Alia, Reed Miller, Lightkeepers, Belyi Tsar, and how all of it are connected. Hyperborea was an ancient, advanced civilization from which the Frostmoon Scions descend. They were masters of lunar rites and Kuvaki, a mystical energy source tied to the Frost Moon. Ancient Scions learned secrets of lunar magic and mechanikos constructs, devices harnessing light realm energy. Some of their hymns and rites survived in texts now known as Hymns of the Far North. When Hyperborea was destroyed by the Celestial Nail, the Scions were guided to refuge at what became Hysi Island in the region that would be called Nod-Krai. Over time, the ancient science and technology, like Kuvaki and mechanikos devices, were forgotten, leaving behind rituals and mythic hymns preserved in books such as Hymns of the Far North. Among Hyperborea's relics were two surviving mechanikos constructs: the Sampo, subatomic assembling mass energy patterning orb, a powerful device capable of transforming matter and energy; a simpler device called the Arrow of Terpechoraunas, which could fire light realm energy. The Sampo's structure survived the fall of Hyperborea, but its control module was lost, making it unusable. It was sealed away to prevent damage. Over centuries, the Sampo became mythologized by later generations of Frostmoon Scions as the Sampo Mill, a sacred artifact, not fully understood, believed to bestow endless prosperity if reactivated by the prophesied heir of Elysium. Lovia, the last archpriestess of the Frostmoon Scions before reform, led the tribe during a time of spiritual decline. The Scions, believing the moon's blessing was fading and Kuvaki weakening, clung to the prophecy of the Sacred Heir, a descendant who would revive their lost golden age. This led to the Sacred Heir Project, a long and dark campaign to preserve pure Hyperborean bloodlines. A woman from the purest Scion bloodline, chosen to bear the Sacred Heir, fell in love with a Snezhnayan officer and eloped, defying tradition. Lovia and her ally Rothvangi, who went by Rotwang at the court of the Belyi Tsar, sought to reclaim her. During the confrontation, the officer was killed. The woman took her own life. Their child, Avrilian, escaped and would later be known as Reed Miller. Lovia then focused on twin girls, Alia and Aila, from a lesser bloodline branch. She raised them in isolation, forcing them to drink the blood of other scions to increase their purity. Rothvangi was originally a Khaenri'ahn monk from the Universitas Magistrorum, obsessed with forbidden knowledge and visions of a pitch-black Elysium. Expelled and exiled, he traveled until reaching Nod-Krai. Using his knowledge of alchemy and astrology, he entered the court of the Belyi Tsar, the first cryo-archon of Snezhnaya, gaining influence as Rotwang. Rothvangi corresponded with Lovia about locating the Sampo Mill, claiming a shared goal of bringing paradise to the Scions, but with hidden intentions tied to the Abyss. During this period, Rotwang also sent agents to abduct Reed Miller's mother, the event that triggered her death. Solove was a Snezhnayan noble and outsider who came to Hysi Island during this turmoil. Alia escaped Hysi Island, possibly abducted by Reed Miller, according to Scion memory, and met Solove. They allied to foil Rothvangi's schemes and stop him from using the Abyss to open a catastrophic gate. Alia succeeded in thwarting Rothvangi, but the effort cost her life. After Alia's death, Aila, her twin sister, took over. Aila killed Lovia, exposing her corruption and crimes, and seized control of the Frostmoon Scions. As the first Moonchanter, she abolished the Archpriestess lineage and the old Hyperborean rites, sealing away the court of the First Edict, which contained forbidden history and evidence of Lovia's actions. Aila rewrote many of the ancient hymns, later found in Hymns of the Far North, to match a more humane, benevolent faith inspired by true moonlight rather than obsessive ancestral purity. Aila and Solove used the Arrow of Terpechoraunas to dispel an abyssal calamity at the Pillar of Embla. Solove then founded the Lightkeepers, defenders of Nod-Krai against the Abyss and other threats. Aila witnessed the birth of Kutar, who became worshipped as the new moon, succeeded later by Columbina, who would leave the Scions to join the Fatui. In the present day, some Scions like Loma have learned the sky itself is false, suggesting deeper cosmic mystery that may reshape the Scions' faith. Reed Miller, the orphan child of the Sacred Heir maiden, grew up disconnected from the Frostmoon Scions' plans. He formed the Treasure Hoarders and became a master thief whose exploits, particularly involving the Sampo Mill, became legend. though many stories are exaggerated in the legends of Reed Miller, thief extraordinaire. Today, Nod-Krai is an autonomous region where the Frostmoon Scions follow the reformed lunar faith under the Moonchanter, Lalma. The Lightkeepers guard against abyssal threats on the frontier. Artifacts like hymns of the far north are cultural echoes of ancient rites, preserved but recontextualized by modern science. The Sampo Mill story remains a mythic symbol of legacy, prosperity, and human desire for transcendence. Its true nature still a mystery.